to my fellow church members and guests. It's very nice to be here, and I was very privileged to be asked to speak at this function, and I hope that I can influence some people this evening with what I said. I see a lot of people in the audience that I'm very familiar with. One person that really does a lot for young people in Wilmington, North Carolina, is Mr. Frankie Roberts. Stand up a second, Frankie. Let the people see you. Yeah, I know you don't want to stand up. Stand up anyway. This gentleman, if you think I influence people in the city of Wilmington, he influences people in the city of Wilmington. And Frankie and I work together so much. I see Frankie almost 2 or 3 times a week. I stop by his office and talk to him about several different things. And he's a great supporter of the Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Committee. And without some of the things that Frankie has done for us, we wouldn't be in existence at this time. And I told Frank that the other day. Now, when Ms. Hayes asked me to speak, she said, well, Hollis, why don't you just talk about the Martin Luther King Celebration Committee? Well, it's not quite that easy. I didn't just come back to Wilmington and all of a sudden that organization popped up and I became part of it and later on became the chairman of it. When I was summoned back to Wilmington, North Carolina by my father, who was actually becoming ill, I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea what was going on. And my father said, son, he said, he came to Atlanta, spent Thanksgiving with me and my family. Then he came back for Christmas. And I'm going like, that's awful strange. You know, my father and I always had a very, very tight relationship. And I think all men should try to reach out. And if you don't have a good relationship with your father, or if you have not told your father lately that you love him, tell him today. Call him and tell him that you love him today.